Hello. Not all my videos are going to be outside because I'm telling you about my life in Malvern. Part of my life in Malvern is my coping with and recovering from long COVID. Sometimes people ask me, what am I doing to cope with this effect from a virus which we know so little about at the moment? I suspect that sometimes maybe they're too embarrassed to ask. And sometimes I'm glad of that because it means I can just get on with what I'm doing. It's towards the end of a busy day like today, I start to think about it. And I say busy, I suspect that for most of you, what I've done today wouldn't count as a busy day particularly. When I think about it, I've done some gardening outside, as you will have seen on the previous video. It wasn't very much, but it was hard work. I had a conference call this morning with the person who's designing our website. Not difficult, but it's the concentration. And this evening I had another video call, and I found that really hard work. So what am I doing to cope with it? Oh gosh, I'm doing a lot of things, and I thought I could spend some time, a few videos, just a few minutes on each one, telling you a bit about it. I think the most important thing to say is that I'm trying to build up the nutrition input into my body. In other words, having good food, good supplements, and I'm doing some exercise, not as much as I ought to be doing probably, and I'm using meditation and rest. So it's a combination, and prayer support from my friends. Am I putting them in any particular order? No, not really. Can I say that any one of them has made a huge difference? The answer is always going to be no. Am I going to tell you what will cure long COVID? No. I'm not a doctor, that's not my role. And you mustn't take anything that I say from the supplements that I'm taking as being a cure. They might work if you have long COVID, or if you know someone who has. They might help. I don't believe any of them will do any harm. All that's going to happen is there will be something good coming out of it. This isn't a selling video. It's just hey, this is what's helped me with my long COVID. It may be very different for lots of people. So how do I feel at the moment? At the moment, I'm very tired. I'm having difficulty concentrating on words, getting my words out. And I know that my memory isn't as good as it ought to be. For those of you who have been in the same position when someone turns around and said, oh well, as we get older our memory starts to decay. No, it actually isn't true. You can look up medical research into it, it isn't true. And for me, my memory and concentration and my extreme fatigue are getting less. So my memory problems are getting less, I'm remembering better. My concentration is getting better. And my energy levels are getting better. Lovely upwards curve all the time? No, it's not. It's up one day and maybe 2 or 3 days. Then I'll do too much and it'll go down again. If you know anyone who's had ME, myalgic encephalomyelitis, it's the same sort of condition, at least from the symptoms point of view. There are a number of what are called post-viral fatigue syndromes, and long COVID is just one of them. If anyone's wondering how to detect someone with them, it's hard. Outwardly, you probably see nothing wrong with them. And that's because, and I do it, I avoid being in contact with people when I am really tired, when things are going badly. And to a certain extent I can make sure that I'm feeling okay when I actually am meeting someone. But what they don't see are the hour or so afterwards when I'm recovering. If I've got a message from this video for people today, particularly my friends, I'm showing you the best part of me. You don't see me when I'm at home, when I have to sleep, when I have to rest. And to be honest, I hope you don't. It's as simple as that. But that at the moment is part of my life in Malvern. Thank you for watching. Good night.